What's up, friend, and welcome back to another Avatar: The Last Airbender standard video. And today we're going to have a look at the highest win rate deck list this week, according to Untapped.gg, which happens to be the mere mid-range. So I have filtered on Mythic to Mythic, best of 3, December 29th till now. The most matches possible with a deck, so 50 plus. There's no data on 100 plus. We see the mere mid-range coming out on top with a 57.6% win rate over 92 matches. So I wanted to climb to Diamond, eventually I'll climb to Mythic and make a video about that as well. But the climb to Diamond has been done with this awesome Dimir mid-range deck. And personally, I didn't think that Dimir mid-range was that well positioned in the meta. I thought it was all like Badger Mold decks, like Lesson decks, all of that stuff. But this Dimir deck is surprisingly well positioned against them. Especially like the stun effects that are present within this Dimir deck are very efficient against those like Badger animating, the earthbending stuff. Something like Floodbane Drowner when it enters tap target creature and opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. You also spend 2 mana and a tap to shuffle this creature and target creature with a stun counter on it into their owner's library. So imagine stunning a land that the Badger Moss animated. That'll slow them down quite well. You can also slow people down with Kaito and Kaito's like minus effect, the -2. Tap target creature and put 2 stun counters on it. Also love the 4 copies of the Shana's Tidebinder in the main. This is a 3 mana 3/2 creature with flash. This creature enters counter up to 1 at target activated or triggered ability. An ability of an artifact creature or planeswalker is countered this way. That permanent loses all abilities for as long as the creature remains on the battlefield. Great way for you to stop earthbending triggers. I also really like the Shana's Tidebinder against the Lumbering World Wagon decks. There's a lot of interaction in the mirror. Like, the mirror is one of the fairest decks in Standard right now. It just plays a fair mid-range like tempo strategy, whereas everybody is trying to ramp up into 100 mana or use like Monument to Endurance, Artist Talent, or Ancestral Recalls to replenish their hand. And Dimir feels really fair, and it's a way for you to answer those decks. I see a bunch of like removal. I see a Phantom Interference for counter magic, a Spell Pierce, there's a Stab and a Tragic Trajectory, 2 Bitter Triumphs, Heartless Axe, Shoot the Sheriff. So a solid removal package that kind of has like diversified it. Like, you don't want to play 4 Shoot the Sheriffs in the current format, because then you run into a deck that has a good amount of outlaws, and there are quite a lot of outlaws in Standard, and you run into trouble. You definitely want to have some Bitter Triumphs to be able to interact with Planeswalkers as well. Like, there's definitely the Rel Planeswalker being used by the Izzet deck list. 25 land deck. I also like the sideboard that we have access to. Good amount of Graveyard Hate with 2 Soul Guide Lanterns, 2 Strategic Betrayals. There's a spicy copy of the Unagi of Kyoshi Island in here, which is good if your opponent is drawing a ton of cards. Especially nice against control matchups, because it says whenever an opponent draws their second card each turn, you draw 2 cards. It's a flash 5/5 creature for 5 with ward waterbend 4, so very good value in that. There's more stabs in the sideboard as well to help you out against decks with a lot of mana dorks or aggressive deck lists, and there's also some annuls to be able to counter artifacts or enchantments. It feels like Dimir has the tools to answer the meta. Yeah, I was successful in my climb to Diamond with this deck list, did it with a pretty good win rate. And I figured, let me share my, findings with you guys, as I like to do. I think it would be a good thing going forward to maybe do like a weekly update on the highest deck in Mythic. Let me know if you're interested in that, to have a little bit of balance between fun brews and also the spikiest decks available on MTG Arena. So let's dive into gameplay. You can check out some Dimir action for yourself, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Nah, you'd have to like shoot me before I play Lessons. Playing the Absent Bounce deck and it's destroying green. Yeah, that one's like, it's really good against Badger decks with all the interaction and stuff. Okay. Nah, the second we get mana screwed again or flooded, I'm gonna go 18 lands. Like, time for some punishment. You know? Time for some punishment, for real. Because we're not playing these games over and over. Ah, the Spooter is awkward. Booty. Okay, see, that's more like it. Land at the top. Maybe a miracle. I really want to grab the Brood Spinner and just hope I can screw them over. I know that's obviously greedy as shit, but like the Brood Spinner also stops my bats. Like, just hope they don't find a way to discard any of these guys, and hopefully they don't rip lands off the top for a while either. I pass on to you my curse. I passed the curse on. It follows, yeah. For real. It follows, like... Run it back? Okay. God damn it. Either way, that's just game one, but we'll see how we end up. Yo, Esme, what's up? 35 stream streak. What I missed so far was busy watching Lord of the Rings. We are just playing some Dimir mid. We had a really good game, and then the game decided to mana screw us twice, which was a bit unfortunate, but we're back now. We're just gonna keep trying, you know? We are just gonna keep trying. They can't stop us. It'll turn around, surely. Surely someday, sure. Yeah, it is, Ryan. It is. Like, you just have to stop Kavero and shit, and, you know, mass exiling. Like, a Ghost Vacuum usually isn't enough against Lessons either. So yeah, Ghost Vacuum is in a Key Asylum till further notice, I fear. Or I'm taking out a land for, you know, good luck, I guess. No, it's not even that. I mean, it's not even that. It's more just like, you know, the graveyard hate that you need needs to come in like a massive, like, burst, right? Not like individually removing a single thing out. If your Kavero opponent has two, like, Bringers and an Arden in the graveyard and play Kavero, you can only hit one thing and it doesn't target, so it doesn't work. Then you have, like, Lessons that has more Lessons in their deck than you can keep up with your Vacuum, and they just manipulate it so that, you know, you may be exiling a Lesson out of their grave, but they'll still have enough to benefit like it from crazy, like for crazy. So, you know, mass exiling their whole graveyard in response to like an Ancestral Recall or like a Combustion Technique or something is a lot more efficient. That's kind of the tea. Still messed up with Kavero doesn't target, but you know. We ball. I see it. The devil. A land. That's nice. You gotta have better games than I did. Well, off to a rocky start, but we'll see what we can do. Like, I could go after the Brute Spinner and the Bookworm again, you know? But... I mean, I feel like we're supposed to go after the Kaveros here. Lance, alright. Perhaps 24 Lance likes us better? Looks like it. $25 may be a curse. Okay. We just need to ban Basic Island. We need to ban Basic Island and Basic Forest at this point. Nah, we don't. We don't. I don't think Standard needs any bans. Even though selfishly I'd like to see Storm Chaser Challenge go, but, you know. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's okay. You know, we carried a curse, but it is what it is. Yeah, tap the Brute Spinner. Yeah, I think Lauren will be great. Like, I think Lauren will be fantastic. I got high hopes for it. No more, start of the year flops. Going forward. Okay, we got the lands. 24 lands is T. Wait. Yeah, no, I just find the Lesson deck annoying to play against, but it's not problematic or broken or anything. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will probably suck though. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Probably. Sadly. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna go in with my curiosity here. Couple Roboid decks are crazy though. They are crazy, it's true. They are crazy. Lessons did a really good job keeping them in check with like their pyroclasms, their easy like split removal, you know, like a lot of ways to remove Roboroid, but I'm not sure why Lessons is falling off so hard. Like, I guess too much hate, like everybody and their mothers with like infinite graveyard hate and respecting the lesson deck, artifact removal. It's just not doing a great job keeping it in check anymore. Surprisingly, like, I haven't seen Lessons show up in like a top 8 or... I'm blind, but yeah, Lessons hasn't top 8 in a while. Maybe like the Harmonizer decks have hated it out and stuff, but it's been a long time since Lessons has really showed up. Falling to the landfall decks. Yeah, that has to be it, you know? Has to be it. Like, it has to have been a Might from Harmonizer decks hating them out. But I'm shocked, because, like... I really am shocked, because I played that deck, I played the Harmonizer landfall decks against Lessons, and they just destroyed me. Like, it was combustion technique every time. They had a braids for my wagons. But, yeah, no, I check the tournament results, like, every day, but... People have a raw idea on matchup Landfall versus Lessons. I think it's a free win for Landfall, but it's not. It's not from my experience, that's for sure. Definitely was not from my experience. Okay, they get a Cavero, but they still don't have a graveyard or anything. I mean... And I can stop it too. Killing them with 1/1s. Well, we'll see, we'll see. Okay, but what are they... Oh, are you gonna try to snatch my bat, I guess? Okay. Ooh, the Arden. Ooh. Ooh. No, go for it, man. It's like discard that, I guess. Yeah, I think a Roboroid is a great card. I mean, I'm a huge fan. It's frustrating as shit, but it's a good card, and... Yeah. Dice to removal, right? But then all the removal on standard is ass. So, like, a Roboroid thriving is a direct result of the removal on standard sucking ass. Like, red has the best removal, and a Roboroid just can still outgrow that. You know, if you gave black good removal, white good removal, like, perhaps a Roboroid wouldn't go nuts, but... You know, we don't have it. So you can't have black or white regulate creatures into format because you don't give it to us. So yeah, like Torch to Tower for the longest time was like the best removal. Now you have combustion technique, but like Lessons is getting hated out. So who's keeping a Roboroid in check? Like nobody. Nobody is. That's just a really big part of the problem right now. Alright, we're just gonna lock in here. Get the win. Hey, how nice this game can be when you're not suffering under land issues, huh? How down single-handedly would check all Roboroid decks. It's true, it's true. It really would. It really would. Okay. If you play the format, you know. Alright, let's keep this. Siren. What were the removal spells printed in Lorwyn that they might reprint? I know, some people are really speculating on Thoughtseize, which... I don't know about all that. I gotta keep it real, Chief. I'm not sure about that, but... Ooh, I don't hate Cecil, but is it good enough? Probably not. Probably want to do a bit better. Yowie one. Yeah, I don't mind the Yowie one. Okay, Earth King and Protectors is a bit messed up. Because that protects Great Divide Guide. I could stop Great Divide Guide. Could Kaito it up, I guess, but... It's really not vibing with giving them that, you know. Because that Great Divide Guide is just one of the best cards in that deck. Whatever. I'll see if I can remove it. Like, you can just crack the projectors, I guess. Him reprint? Yo. Yes! Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Let the chaos reign. Oh, absolutely. That would be something that I would love to see. Fuck him up. Chaos. Pure chaos. Alright, Bulls. We're gonna need some more removal, low-key. Bunny summoned? Alright, let's get Bunny to the screen. There we go. Here's Bun Bun. I don't hate stunning any of these. I don't hate drawing a card to try and hit removal. I'm gonna stun something here, though. How many channel points to get a full DJ Bubbles? Ooh, full DJ Bubble set? I know I'm gonna lose Kaito, but I just want to slow my opponent down. I'm failing. They're drawing too many cards, gaining too much life. I can't keep it in check. They're at 17. They had double Divide Guide, double South Pole Voyager, and a way to protect it. Like, I was cooked from the start. Like, I was cooked from the start, man. They were just gifted a win, feels like. I was cooked from the start. Like 6 in the air, maybe, but like it's the fact that South Pole Voyager gains life that I'm probably just cooked because of it. You know, that's just the worst thing about it all. The life gain I can't beat. Really bad, it's not gonna get the job done. Okay. They just had too much. Don't really know if I feel like we have the tools to get out of this one. I'll land out for good luck. Feels like they just have a good matchup against Dimir. Okay. Sometimes wonder if this Dimir deck is just supposed to play, instead of the rest, supposed to play the anti-creature one. 0 removal. 2 bats, though. With like 8 pieces of removal and 2 board wipes in the deck at the moment. And then, of course, Drowners. I sometimes really wonder if these Dimir decks are just supposed to go back to the Beastbinder instead of the Drowner. I feel like sometimes it would just be so much better. You know? Yeah, no, I think for that reason exactly that it could be really good. Getting destroyed by all creature decks, playing Dimir earlier. Yeah, it's not cute. Alright, definitely gotta hit the South Pole Voyager here. Astro, good evening. Land drop missed. Uh-oh. Just gotta get rid of the flyers, I guess. Gotta remove this badly. Mirror mid, are we the baddies? Definitely not. I don't think there's any baddie behavior about this. I don't think we're baddies. It's tough, man. Kara's bullying me. Yeah, like that's the best I got right now. Stop their biggest creature, and I mean, I'm still not happy taking 5 damage a turn, but at least I have some life back and stuff. Curiosity, also a good blocker for now. Stab. Hey. Pretty happy with that. Yeah, I think it won like one of the more highest player tournaments in like the past couple of weeks. It was like the super regional championship qualifier or something that it won. So yeah, surprisingly enough, like it's doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Wait, why the hell? Are they gonna legend rule themselves? What the hell? They are. Wow. Yeah, I think one of my issues with the deck for sure is the fact that it's very inconsistent. Like, you don't really have a lot of like agency over what you're doing. Like, you're just kind of surrendering to what you're being given. It's very much like white weenie code. Well, not really. More like mono white humans and pioneer coded, I guess, is what it comes close to. I guess I like the stream. 40 stream streak, Aldous. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Gonna have to hit the lieutenant with the drowner here. And then look in. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. We got this, guys. We got this. You go there. Feeling good about it. I'll hold on to Tashana in case. Rate Divide Guide. You can do that at any points. So that's 5 to activate. Just gonna get rid of this 1/1. And then they should be dead to my manland. Could have even Tashana that if I wanted to, but don't care. Gets blocked, and then you push enough. Whee! Okay, feels good. Chat, one more. Chat, one more. Come on now. We can do this. I'll play this Bop too. I was reminded of it yesterday, and I was like, okay, well, put it in the rotation. One more. Before Mana Screw. No. We passed the curse on to the first opponent of the day. We already passed that curse, and we're not getting Mana Screwed anymore. Flooding is a different question, but Mana Screw? No. We're past that. Okay. Stay calm. Calm, cool, collected. I like the idea of Kaito though, which is nice with Cecil. I guess Kaito is more castable in the near future. Okay, a land, good sign. That Earth Kingdom Protector is an enemy. It's true. One Kaito was probably more than enough. Lessons fell off a bit. Yeah. I gotta try, like, that protector thing is just annoying, like, just gotta get rid of it. Okay. I think this is the right time to Kaito. So with lessons falling off, standard feeling a bit better. I mean, I think the standard meta has been fine, like... I think I'm just at peace with removing this thing. Oko, Lorwyn spoiler. Yeah, it's true. Oh, I don't really want to... Mana efficiency is just slamming a Kaito. I guess I'm gonna do that. I hope Kaito survives this. Okay, he's deaf not. It's gonna be Katara or something. Okay, wait, he's living. Okay, success. Success, I guess. I felt bounce was pretty good because I feel like you could keep your opponent in check pretty well. That's just my experience, though. Ooh, good shit right there. Damn. We're just gonna have to shoot the Boiling Rock Rider. I think. Evoke comes back with Lauren. Yeah, there's Blink decks are getting pumped up, man, with Evoke, like 100%. Alright, you go ahead now. Only when they attack, right? Whenever you attacks, you may cast a spell. Okay. Can live with that. I love taking 3 life. Like, fuck you, Bitter Triumph. Like, I love losing 3 life. Yay, like, yippee. My life does not matter to me. Well, feels like it's got to be Axis 2 here. Just slow them down, but Angswift Savior is kind of annoying, but... Luke, it's losing 3 life for shooting the sheriff. Yeah. You just gotta sit there and eat your food. Sucks. Gotta sit there and eat your food, like... It be what it be. Whatever, I'll play him out. You can airbend the dang. Don't care. I was hoping that they whiff on land drops for a bit, because I don't want to play against Aang at the crossroads. And they rip it. Ah, hell. Ah, hell. Hey. Oof. Guys. And I mean, it's rough out here. Like, it's rough out here right now. I'm gonna lose Kaito. I most likely. Cecil, maybe a hope. I'm gonna rage quit this game. So many cheating card in standard. Cheating is not possible in this game. They may have powerful cards, but you can't cheat at least. I will have to try. Chat, if I can get out of this, that would be a fucking vibe. I was gonna draw a card, but I changed my mind. I'm gonna go in for the kill. What does this guy need? Water and 8. Indestructible until the end of turn. Alright, that's fine. Cute, right? Drown in it. Drown in it. I have no idea. I think so. Drown in it. This mob. So we're gonna have to tap the Earth Kingdom Jailer or the Earth Kingdom Protector, because that's gonna be able to fuck up my life gain. Okay. This game is so fucking close, dude. I don't know. I don't think I can clutch it. Oof, land off the top is good at least. Scarecrow. 7 stream streak, thank you. Earthbending. I feel like they have to send 2 things to Kaito at least. So, what are they doing here? Phase 1. Guess I have to stop that. Come on, this is so fucking close. Come on. Any way to stun tap May, remove May. Bitch, let's go. Oh my goodness, chat. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. I mean, that was a great game though. Fuck. Holy shit. Okay. Nah, we clutched the fuck out of that. I'm sorry. It's not even about not being punished. We survived that, you know? What are the vibes like? Do we think to play Badger? This may be keepable of them, if that's the case. Not the best hand ever, but we got like all the lands we need. We have some interaction, like top decks, please. I'm gonna try. I think Lauren spoilers start tomorrow or Tuesday. Edge Maze is a Kona. Nope, it's Kavero. Oh shit. It'd be Kavero. Yo, what's up, Bug? How are you? It'd be Kavero. I don't think I'm in a spot to try and pump up the Siren. Kind of holding on to this map so that my tragic trajectory still works. Yay. Yay for 1 mana removal. Very excited for Lorwyn. It was standard legal when I started playing. Yeah, I'm very excited to go to Lorwyn, see what's up. Check out the vibes. Get out of here. You get to see the whole set tomorrow? Nah, surely not. Yo, Cleric, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Official clans, yeah. Blood Crypt, woo! I'm gonna actually, like, grab the champagne, grab the cake, whatever the fuck we need to grab. Blood Crypt is back. We're saved. Blood Crypt, my beloved. Rakdos is back. Yeah. We can only hope. Rakdos has returned. Yippee! Yeah, it'll be like a week. I have a feeling there's gonna be Kavero popping up. I'm not liking the vibes. I'm not liking it. Either I find Tishana. I remember if played land for turn. Yes, I have. Oh, bitch, let's go. The lucky top deck, let's go. Like, it's gotta be Kavero. Always. Truffle likes you today. Well, it started to like me like an hour after starting. It's just warming up to me right now. Not sure how long it'll last, but it's just about warming up. Adsy Witch summoning Tishana. It's true, it's true. It's true. stunning everything. Okay, stun counters on the Kavero right there. Okay. Looking good, guys. Okay, good win right there. Bitterbloom Bearer. I'm hyped on Bitterbloom Bearer because I think it's perfect in like fairy decks. I think it's perfect in Dimir in general. Like Bitterbloom Bearer combination and Enduring Curiosity. I mean, hell yeah. It's a bit of a vulnerable creature. That's true, but I think it's worth trying. Dimir Fairies, we rise. Soon I will be a Dimir girly. Just because I can then play fairies. I think if it's like, how does it read again? Like you make a thingy. Bitterbloom Bearer. It's like at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life. You create a 1/1 blue and black. Like flash is really what makes the creature, in my opinion. Like as long as you can flash that in on your opponent's end step, and then immediately on your upkeep make a 1/1 so that it kind of has like replaced itself. Not like obviously you'd rather have this be an engine that sticks to the battlefield, but as long as you can get like a single 1/1 out of it. And grow the fairies on your battlefield, I think it's worth trying. It's a rogue too, so hey, shoot the sheriff, suck it. You know. Shoot the sheriff, another shoot the sheriff L. If the card didn't have flash, it would be the most dog water card all time. Probably, yeah. If that thing didn't have flash, it would be really shit, but... Fortunately, it does have flash, so we can do something with it. Yeah. Assassins, mercenaries, pirates, rogues, and warlocks. Surprisingly, so many of those. Yeah, like, we had a look at all the good fairies left and center not too long ago, and, you know, there's a lot of good ones out there still. A lot of good ones. So that's exciting. We can actually do something with it. Alright, let's run it. Yeah, that's really exciting. There's a lot of good stuff left, so... We'll play this bop. Yeah, Enduring Innocence. It makes... If you can make that creature stick, it's fantastic for, like, sacrificing, you know, tokens. A lot of decks that, like, a card like that fits into. Token strategies, sacrifice strategies, fairy strategies, flash strategies. Like, even if you're playing, like, Dimir Tempo or something, and that is, like, a way for you to generate a bunch of attackers, is huge. It's very hard to see, you know... Bitter Blossom Bearer... not like it's very hard to imagine a world where Bitter Blossom Bearer doesn't cut it, but you never know. I also thought that Firebending Student would be cracked, and here we are. You never know till you start playing in the meta. You're gonna do a set review for Lorwyn. I do all of my set reviews on Patreon nowadays because it gives me more time to like think things through and all that, but we'll definitely look at the set together on stream. But the full like proper set review, the way you're like used to it, will be on Patreon, but we'll look at the cards together on stream for sure. This is your last one? Yeah, it's so good. So what's this on? Spooter? Spooter? Little googly eyes. Yeah. You need to review all the draft chaff live. Yeah, I'll do it for Patreon though, but not low key feels like a good counter because I can't counter the fucking Kavero anyway, right? It's already on Spooter regardless, so I think that's probably the best value we're gonna get out of that. And I don't hate hitting this with Strategic Betrayal. Bit aggressive, but what the hell, sure. We'd love to play Dimir Fairies. Could totally see it being way better in Dimir mid-range. I think Fairies has the tools to become tier 1. I think Fairies has the tools to become the better deck than Dimir mid-range. There are some nasty Fairies in Dimir colors left in Standard. And like you have your Fairy Thoughtseize, your Fairy like Counterspell, your Fairy removal too, I believe. So yeah, looking pretty good if you're the Fairy removal, the Fairy Thoughtseize, and the Fairy counter, like they're all really premium. And of course, like you can play Cavern of Souls. Dimir has good mana. You still got Kaito. Kaito can be a fairy, you know. Yes, probably Tobias. If you're playing like if you're playing fairies, yeah, you still have that 1-drop flyer that also could buy you a card eventually. Like, there's so many good things out there. Shout out to Vaults of Eldraine, you know. Shout out to Woe. Ooh, okay. Well, at least it's not Bringer at the moment, so got that going for us. Ah, fuck it. Life total isn't gonna matter that much here anyway. Well, it may, but... Larby. Still always get shocked seeing Glarb. In a good way, though. Glorb. Odds of hitting a land. I'll go for it. Make my own luck or whatever. I failed. Well, I guess if they have Kavera, we're fucked anyway, so it doesn't matter. I was just thinking if they like Arden, but... What the hell? Sure. Yo, 65 stream streak for Buddha. 5 stream streak for Cause. Thank you. Yeah, I was like, if it happens, we're screwed regardless. Like, never mind. Kavera off the top. Nothing we can do about it, I fear. Kavera off the top. Not much interaction. I do like the potential of the curve here. Can't play Cecil on 1, but Drowner on 2. You have to do better, though. There's just nothing to recognize a 69 stream streak. Scandalous. Who lets them get away with this? Done. Please don't be fast. This is definitely my Kaito moment, though. we gotta hit those land drops. Am I right, chat? We gotta hit those land drops, and we gotta hit that graveyard hate too at some point. I don't know. My boy. Unfortunate. My boy. Feel better with this though, at least. At least the Soulguide Lantern showed up, so we're not deep in the trenches. Okay, they're gonna get rid of that first, I guess. Sad and suspicious. Sad and sus. Looking for the removal, Fairy Fencing, and it's instant. Yup, it's gas. It's really good. It's fantastic. Fairy Fencing. We will tap it. I'm slightly worried about this like massive mill moment that they can have. Not really looking forward to that. Yeah, there's Arden. Are they like baiting me or some shit? I don't know. Glorb. Glorb. Glorp. Glorp needs to go. I need my removal, man. Glorp needs to go. Yeah, I'll take the Betrayal. We could still get absolutely wrecked by Glorp, though. Like, I hate to say it, but Glorp could beat us up. Sadly. I'm almost tempted to take this. Because like they're trying to reveal something in a graveyard so they can buy it back with Honored, Awaken the Honored Dead. So I'm just gonna stop that trigger. I guess they could still do it on the Harvester though. New Oko, yeah. I'm sweating already. Sweating already. We're gonna have like 2 Standard Legal Okos at the same time, won't we? Why does Oko get special treatment after being such a bully? That's what I want to know. Why is Oko the main character right now? After his son Kellen was the main character for however long? Hey, something's going wrong. It's not right. Unless Oko has cookie synergy, I don't want it. Unless you got cookie synergy. Oko mogging. Yeah. Yeah. Hot people privilege. Right. That's it, Tom. Like, call it out. Call it out. stand on business. It's stunned Glarb, no surveilling for you, buddy. Why has Glarb not got chains on him? M. Glarb unchained. Chains can't... Yeah, the chains can't hold Glarb down, like... The hell? Where's my visual representation? Like, whoa, 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 whoa. Where is it? Where is it? You got 6 mana. We're close to hardcasting the fucking bringer of last gift. We got out of it though. I have a lot of love for a lot of Planeswalkers, but I think my all-time favorite, just like personality-wise, you know, as like a character, it's gotta be Sorin, I think. It's gotta be Sorin. Like, my top 3 Planeswalker cards are Obnixilis, Sorin, and then it's between the 3-mana Chandra or the 5-mana Engrath or Lily of the Veil. But it's hard. It's hard. It would be hard to put it into a ranking. I also, of course, really love Liliana, but Liliana has committed one crime that I could never forgive her for, and that's optionally choosing to be with Jace. For that reason, Liliana could never be my queen. Straight up. Like, that is a crime that I cannot forgive her for, like, ever, so... We don't play those games, Liliana. We don't play those games. So that's why I'm a Sorin stan. Yeah, Jace, like, she lacks taste. It's insane they wanted her reject. Yeah, I guess Jace has got Vraska now, but whatever the fuck that Liliana era was, like, I'm not for it. I'm not for it. You know... Nah, not just a man. Not just a man. Fucking Jace. Yes, but Vraska is not on my list regardless. So, Liliana has everything what it takes to be #1 on my list, and then, you know, Jace, you miss me there. Chandra has everything what it takes to be #1 on my list, but then, you know, her Planeswalker designs are usually a bit boring. Not bad though, like, I like her, but... It's ideal Liliana ship. I don't know that. Had demons in her head, she had bad advice. Yeah, that must have been it then, but... Just gonna pump up the ninjas. Nahiri is cool as fuck, yeah, I do agree. I had a feeling they were gonna like try and goof around with the Stonecrafter Mage. I don't think so, buddy. I was prepared. They're thinking they could swing at my Kaito and hit it with the Helix. Not in this household. Not on my watch. No. What is this, like a 4-color pile? Yeah, I like the Chonar Planeswalker where she made the little like 1/1 thingies, the elementals that would then also get sacrificed. They were nice in sacrifice decks. That was such an underrated Planeswalker, but then you have cards like Ashlizzlle, 5-mana Angrath, which is so cool. The rumors at least turning white. I think it makes sense for like Reality Fracture. I think Reality Fracture is kind of just going to be like a reverse world kind of vibe where identities and cards and planeswalkers and all that are just like their opposites. Because, you know, reality do be getting fractured. So I guess I could see it. It won't make me too happy, but you know. It would at least be like an exciting take on a Jace story, I guess. At least it should be exciting. Feature-based green Jace, yeah. Red Jace. Black Jace, ooh, evil, ooh. Green Chandra, yeah. I think that would be really exciting to see, you know. I think Reality Fracture is probably one of the set that I find like the most boring of next year, but if they give it such a spin to the point that like everything is, you know, everything's upside down, everything is weird, and I could get behind it for sure. I think that could be cool still. But I'm not sure if that's exactly like the premise or whatever. Why don't more decks run Heartless Act? Ouroboros. That's your answer. Red's got counter spells. Well, Red technically does already. Cursed. Yeah, Earthbanding Ouroboros, like, counters everywhere. It's not a great environment if you're a counter enjoyer. Or if you're a counter enjoyer, it's a good you know, environment. But if you're somebody that wants to play Heartless Act, not really. Okay, go crazy, ramp him up. Oh, should I like Tybalt's Trickery banned out of Best of One or something? Y'all remember that? What an era. What an era that was. Banned card Tybalt's Trickery. Alright. Did not really want to hit that early on in the game. Just gotta push through, right? Just gotta keep going. Make, you know, thin their hand out. No lands, no bitches. That's bad. Yeah, 5-color control stuff. Cookie is very fun when you play it. Yeah. When you play it, just you, it's fun. Nobody else. Watching old standard videos is like watching a different game for real. Nah, that's true. I'm a bit worried about the Jessica Revelation they probably have in hand. Got the Unagi of Kyoshi Island though. All right, just hit me with the revelation, bro. Just go. Just vote. Just vote. All right. I just like they just force my hand, man. I can't just be sitting there passing a turn and I outgrow Phantom Interference, right? Like I can't do that. I force my hand. Thank you for the prime. Sometimes terrible. Love the name. Sometimes terrible. Most of the times good. I hope. Gonna be like another, I guess. The chains were like bugged or something. Probably just trying to get to a spot where they can use the Mysterized Village. I'm not taking any risks, just telling it all. We're gonna go like the... And counter that, so... Suffering. Good vibes only. That's like a negate or something. The rest, okay. Anything. Nope. Perfectly playing around Phantom Interference. Tricky. I think we're just cooked. I think it's just over. Like at 7 life, got like 5 lands, 6 lands available. I'm not going to get out of this. Phantom Interference is virtually dead. I mean, not it. Try though. Just playing around Phantom versus a Demir earlier, and they just hit me with a 3 stabs. Oh, what the hell? Card doesn't even really, like, the deck doesn't even really play that card, I don't think. Weird. Look in, Demir. We're so close. Couple wins. Couple more. Keep it going. A flash in a Drowner here. Rizzler. And he lands. Come on. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. It's gonna get really fucking bad if we didn't rip that there. Okay, so they're missing black for the revelation, or for the inevitable defeats. Double Tishana is tough. One Heartless Act that could interact with the other. Just gonna grab the Phantom Interference. And bully them with the Tishanas, I hope. Damn, they ripped a Helix like that. Okay, I'm just gonna play Tishana out because it's a 3-power attacker here. The clock is ticking. Yeah, Tishana counters ninjutsu, yeah. Nice. They got impatience. Control player without patience. Can usually work out. I need lands, man. Unless they have black there, and then they are protected against Kaito, but they need to rip a black land off the top. I don't think they have good chances. Spike! 9 months, thank you so much. Sorry for being so locked in, chat. I just really want to get the fucking diamond already, like... Sorry for being so locked in. I'm gonna pass a turn. I'm not gonna give them opportunity to Tishana my Kaito. Try about it. We bullied the fuck out of them. Dimir versus control decks will always be a good time, like...